here in terms of nurturing young creators. I have to ask for COVID, because how important for you come and celebrate with the BAFTA?
Life in this business to have people who I was exposed to and you know, took me.
How many interviews have you done?
You know, I'm a producer and a writer and a director as well, so we spend a lot of time in this industry trying to get our own shows made. So some of them you're experiencing success with, you know, the morning show is great. One of our new shows, Penelope, is coming out on Netflix. It was a slog to get it made, but I have 10 times as many rejections to remind me that it is always a struggle, and you just got to appreciate it when it works. I think that there are things that you can do to put the odds in your favor, you know? I think you have to spend a lot of time as an artist trying to figure out exactly what you're good at. You have to be really honest with yourself. Sometimes the thing you might be most passionate about, it might not be your skill set. And you have to be willing to maneuver and go to where you're really valuable. I think you have to be willing to pivot in this industry. I think you got to realize sometimes the thing you most wanted to do, it's just not happening, you know. So I moved from independent film into TV, into documentaries, into self-funded projects, and so I think being flexible is a really big part of it.
Considering how busy you are.
But you gotta know it's a ride. You enjoy it. It's fun to be on a show that everybody watches, that the industry loves, and I'm not one of those actors that doesn't like to be touched by our audience and say, hey, I really love your show, or I don't mind being stopped and people saying, hey, I love your character. That's actually a lot of fun for me. So I'll take it while we have it. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna ride this way because it's a lot of fun.
The whole show's great to be involved in, and yeah, I mean, Philip was a great character study. I'd known him all my life, but didn't really know what he was like. I saw the public face. And it was, I mean, Peter Morgan did a great job in exposing, you know, the emotional life of Philip and the Queen. And yeah, I really enjoyed that. I went into it, I hadn't read the books, so I just went into it knowing that. Well, I think it was, you know, ultimately the way he dealt with his grandchildren and his two grandsons and his relationship, which you see in the final episodes of season 6. Yes, I forget which one I'm talking about. 6. Yeah. You see his relationship with William and being a mentor and being a great grandfather, and I think he was that figure for the rest of the royal family. You know, he ran the household. The Queen got on with being the Queen. He took care of business.
He did?
Yeah. My only regret is that they didn't exploit enough of his gaffes. The crazy things he used to say. I was looking forward to those, but
It never came. It never came.
Well, we knew we had something really high quality, and that's what brought us to everyone to the show to make it, was just the quality of the scripts, the importance of the story, how unique the story was, how unique the narrative is, and that was, you know, that's the reason you do any piece of work is for the quality. You hope that you're going to make something that is really going to resonate with people. But I mean, the kind of response it's had is out of this world. Nobody expected what was going to happen. You know, when it came out in April, that was just astonishing. So, but it's testament to the quality of the work. I hope, you know, that people really responded to it.
Right. And when you're working on a program that deals with lots of different things, how do you mentally approach it for yourself personally?
Yeah, I need to work on that because I don't think I was anywhere near prepared enough for how difficult, how traumatic it was going to be making the show. It was a very disturbing, hard time shooting it, and I'd never played a character like Darian before. I'd never dealt with those kind of issues before, and so I was pretty unprepared. I had quite a lot of counselling since, it's fair to say, because it was intense. Yeah.
I knew something was good about Slow Horses from day one, and from script especially. But you don't always know which way it's going to go. Like I didn't know which way Game of Thrones was going to go. I started playing him as a good guy, he ended up the bad guy. Slow Horses is in a very interesting period at the moment for my character, for David Cartwright. His dementia is growing and he's in decline.